You know, parents hear this phrase all the time. Usually, probably in the middle of some crazy public temper tantrum your kid is throwing. They say, enjoy this time, it goes by so fast. And it's true, they do grow up so quickly. And some even start out that way. One minute, they're making their way into the world on the Boise connector, on the way to the hospital. Well, the next, they're turning 20 years old. Tomorrow is going to mark 20 years since John Miller caught up with Colleen and Mark Richards. And it was just a few hours after their bundle of joy decided he couldn't wait to meet his mom and dad any longer. Here's today's 208 Redial.
Mark and Colleen Richards' kids all had one thing in common at birth.
They were all 2 weeks early.
Just the other morning, 3 weeks before his due date, their fourth child threw Colleen a curveball.
All of a sudden she says, my water broke. And that was at 2:40. So she got up, ran into the restroom. I got dressed really fast. We headed downstairs and out to the car really fast. I got on Chinden and open road, speeding down Chinden as fast as I could safely go. And we weren't halfway down Chinden, and she said, call 911. And I said, are you sure? And she says, yeah. So I called 911. I got him on the line.
I'm on the connector now.
You're on the connector?
Can you call St. Luke's and have them be at the door ready?
Okay. Yep, we will have somebody waiting on you.
I think she said she could feel the head at that point. And I looked over and the head was there.
Oh my gosh, never mind, it's here. Okay, I'm right at the Front Street exit on the freeway.
Okay.
Need someone here as fast as you can get them, okay?
Okay, Front Street exit.
Yep.
Okay, we've got them on the way.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, bye.
I pulled over, I was off the phone by then, swung it in park, swung the door open. I ran around the car and opened her door, and there she is with the baby's head there, and it obviously didn't look like a comfortable situation, so I got her feet up comfortable. She pushed really hard, and he came right out.
And though Mark had given dispatchers the wrong location, paramedics found them just minutes later and got mother and child safely to the hospital, where they're doing fine.
I mean, there's not a more remarkable woman in the world. She was just absolutely incredible.
With the baby's grand entrance at an exit, it bears noting there's only one name that suits a child whose parents had to pull the car over and deliver him on the side of the road. So, welcome to the world, Parker. John Miller, Idaho's News Channel 7.
Parker, perfect. But guess what? Baby Parker isn't a baby anymore. He just celebrated his 20th birthday. So we got in touch with Mark and Colleen. And you know what? Like you just heard, Parker wasn't their only child to be born early. All four of their kids were a couple of weeks early. And their second daughter made her way into the world in the emergency room. She couldn't even wait to get past the emergency room. But it is Parker's birth that people still remember to this day.
It's just like nobody forgets it either, because I just had friends joking about it last week about him being born. So it's like all of our friends there in Idaho just remember it and continue to talk about it. And it's been kind of cute to see him over the years. He knows he's known as the connector baby, and he often shares it with people. He was driving really fast. I think he was going about 100 miles per hour. And so I was just hoping that he would not get in a car accident. And then it was funny because I kept thinking about the things that needed to be done. And he kept telling me to stop it. Like we had a paper route and I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to call this. And he's like, you're having a baby, quit worrying about it.
I was trying to be for her, right? Yeah, no, it was pretty scary. People ask, how did you go through that? And I'm just like, you just do what you have to do. And I just remember when he was born, he let out a cry. And that to me was very comforting because I didn't know what to do. And having him cry out, told me he was okay.
One thing that was kind of funny over the years is people would always say, oh, you were so lucky to have a baby that fast. I don't recommend it. I think being at the hospital with a doctor, slow and steady, is the best way to go. We had the minivan actually for a long time. So when he started dating, he would turn to his dates and go, by the way, you're sitting where I was born. And they would just kind of look at him like, what? So anyway, and we did keep that chair for a long time. Our van ended up catching on fire, the engine,
And
one
I
time.
pulled the chair out
Oh.
and mounted it on boards so he could use it as a gaming chair. So it was kind of fun.
I was like, we have to save that chair.
We do still have it. It's downstairs.
They do still have it. There it is, downstairs. He put the planks of wood on it. It's a gaming chair. Amazing. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Well, you know, Parker was their fourth and last kid, and after that experience, obviously, who can blame them to not want to try that again? They still have the chair. The family moved to Utah back in 2013 when Parker was in about the 5th grade. Today, Parker is older than that, as we said, turned 20. He's 6'3", so he has to push that seat all the way back now when he gets in the front seat. And at the moment, he's serving an LDS mission in Chile. But coincidentally, because of COVID and closed borders, he was temporarily assigned to serve, of all places, Boise.